啊？
你也是年轻小大三啊？
干。
那你大三还是很年轻啊。感觉暑假就不一样了。
快要没有暑假了。这要怎么进去啊？哎 ，fucking hell！ 真的会这样子，奇怪了，为什么会直接穿过去啊？到底是为什么？而且为什么不能？啊，所以到底移这个管到底是干嘛的？完全没有意义啊，也不能从管进去。好吧，看来是不行，浪费我的时间。
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh.
Copy. Proceeding with speed. Recommend sir. Get ready, don't be smart.
很自然的哈，很重哦。哎呀，还有按错。
我要
AOS over. How did you get here alone? AO clear.
AO clear.
Sergei's familiar. Makes sense. He's the one with the private system. Yeah, there are advantages to being down here. Sure, if things go to shit, we can all take cover behind him. Pull out. Good.
fucking hell. Ay. Oh. Good.
There is a fine line between three missions and silence. Moving ahead too quickly. We are very close to that line now.
Sure. I don't like this. You're reacting, not taking position.
我在训练，
Lock shields with them against our enemies.
超扯的。
All cargo not loaded by O400 terminated in the burn.
Training is back.
Did you say something? I was on the team that escorted our friends upstairs. They still think everything's fine.
为什么 searching 看来不行？会被看到？哇，这代做的比较好嘞，讲话讲到一半，如果突然中断，他们会过来找。
I hear something. Probably just a rat.
Hang on.
All cargo not loaded by O400 will be terminated in the burn.
Over on the left. No, wait. There are heavy hitters. It's too large for transport. I don't like the idea of leaving the fuse training for the next guy.
They're in for a nasty surprise.
I saw Christoph test his eye. He can hit a gourd with a rock from 750 meters and blow the damn thing to pieces.
I wasn't listening. Should have put a bullet in him. Would have been cleaner.
I gave my odds every test you can imagine this morning. They checked out fine.
看一下地图哈。是电梯。我可以爬楼梯直接上去。
Just a second.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. Clearing the site. Transports are en route.
啊，不行，那边上去没有路。对，那没有路。
Point of being on patrol with a weapon.
Need to take a neuropozine dose on the plane before we get to our target.
Attention all personnel. Site burn will commence in 1 hour.
Mission.
Test your voices. Whatever that thing is.
We'd better have some food on the plane. This emergency evac close to mess before I
Perimeter
get
detail reports west side all clear.
存档存哪里？存在这里。哎，fuck！好，按错了。唉，fucking hell！
There is a fine line between pre-mission excitement and moving ahead too quickly. We are very close to that line now. Good.
You don't think the guy Marchenko killed knew anything about the mission, do you?
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated in the burn.
Only how stupid and gullible those civilians are. Were.
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
哇！空的。
Attention. T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
Oh, 好多人。
Attention all personnel. Site burn will commence in 1 hour.
If any of the civilians are under stress, what do we do? Force them back or just shoot on sight?
哇？为什么啊？这是干嘛？
All I'm listening for is the sound of the final door.
Roland Gala, report to the shooting range immediately.
I never thought we had a mission to hire
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
тогда просыпала. Negative on Lopi.
Negative.
Lopi.
Resume duty.
Check behind that tree, will you?
哇！看到上面有一个路，我是要怎么上去
？Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
.哎，真是。
But we know when it's over. Do me a favor. Fire will give us that shit. All right?
因为全部都是平民的，完全非武装哎。哎，不是有一个尸体身上有那个吗？哦，有。
Won't be long now.
Attention all personnel. Site burn will commence in 1 hour.
I never thought we could do this. This one goes according to plan.
Roland Gala, report to the shoot.
Report to the shooting range.
Shooting range immediately.
No snow where we're going. Bodies and politicians keep talking tough.
Perimeter detail reports west side all clear.
They can't do a damn thing against the order. What am I imagining?
他会不会过来啊？他会过来就好办，全部清掉。
My orgs are picking up something weird.
Perimeter detail reports east side all clear.
哈？要啊要啊。Favorite thing to remember.
That's the 8th time I've...
密码是哪里的密码？哦，这里。哎，不然哎，不是这个吗？奇怪了。
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. 还是这里的？哦，是这个啦。哦 ，The Bridge Software， 太棒了。Open Sesame。Entering without breaking。这是哪里？这通到哪里去啊？
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated.
哦，哦，是这里哦，哦，那时候刚刚这个位置也不太好啊。啊，上面那个是干嘛？是去哪儿啊？哦，这里面的。
Attention all personnel. The clubhouse is closed. We are clearing the site. Transports are en route.
Chicane, come in. God damn it, Chicane, where are you?
Jensen, you're alive. Shit. I've been trying to get a hold of you for hours, getting nothing but dead air. Listen, I found a place to set down. I'm coming in after you.
Don't bother, I'm coming to you. Alex, I don't need that ride. I found my pilot.
That's a relief. Let me know when you're back in Prague.
Copy that.
Save，先 save 再说。
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Eerie, isn't it? What
the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Golem spilled over into Prague. The entire city's on lockdown. None but state police allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Come to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the limb clinic where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there. you didn't listen. Let's see what we have. Fuck! Then why did he run?
What's the holdup? So?
So we killed a citizen.
The city's on lockdown. A true citizen would respect that. Get him in the truck.
Fuck, I'm glad you're okay, man. But you can't go off the grid like that again. Not with me.
It was an emergency. Maybe this will make up for it.
啊？
投垃圾的。
投垃圾。
你要吃这里东西也可以吃啊。
哦，没有，我不想吃。刚吃饱而已，怎么吃？垃圾桶啊。那种你不顺便带走吗？是啊。你那边有地方丢垃圾吗？
我就吸管，进去吸管。
哦。
这样带很大包。
OK， 继续。
Is this the orchid?
拜拜。
What's left of it? Marchenko admitted killing Rucker with it right before he dosed me, so be careful.
Puta madre.
Puta
Think you can
madre.
get it analyzed?
Yeah, we got a couple of scientists on the collective's mailing list. Oh, and we also ran a trace on that email you gave me from Rucker. It originated from an unregistered pocket secretary in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
So we don't know who sent it?
Not yet. It's been shut off ever since. But we left a trace running, so if it lights up again, we'll know.
Good. Something big is coming, Alex. Ark's being framed for a terrorist attack that hasn't occurred yet.
They're gonna take more lives, blow up another train station? Jesus, Adam, look at it out there. Any chance we had of easing fears and fighting people's hatred will be gone. That piece of shit UN legislation will pass, and we'll all be thrown into AUG-only hellholes like Udalek.
While Nathaniel Brown sits back and earns trillions.
Brown? That slick suit from the Santo Corporation?
Page said Brown was calling the shots, and in Switzerland, Marchenko said Brown had confirmed date and time.
But where? Brown's been traveling extensively, promoting Rabia and his Safe Harbor initiative. His next junket's in London. But if he's behind this, he's not gonna attack himself.
Maybe not. Marchenko also mentioned someone who can tell us. But I have to meet with Miller first. How soon can you get the sample analyzed?
As fast as possible. If you're meeting with Miller, be careful. You walked into another ambush in Garm, and Miller's not off my suspect list yet.
We'll see.
我也觉得 Miller 不能相信。Please help。哦，好，那我先去救他们吧。真是的。
Sir, you broke in curfew. That makes you a criminal in the eyes of the law. Mm-hmm.
我要怎么进去啊？我记得旁边有路可以进去。啊！先卖东西好了。这边应该有商人。哎，商人不在这里吗？
Hey, what do you need?
Sophisticated choice.
Is that all the info you need?
反正我现在 neuropathy 很多，都买一买。
Excellent choice.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
What?
How much longer is
Sugar
it going
free
to go?
I don't know if I'm more scared of the terrorists or
activate with sequential code system.
Pops.
Martial law.
Kdo by si to pomyslel?
Oh.
Never felt this kind of peace before.
我靠，这样我要怎么进去？ 哎，等一下，现在是要去 apartment， 然后这个是什么？这也是那个啊，是哦，啊，我先去 Give me the fuck 好了，先解一解。 哎，等一下，为什么会有一个在那个里面？为什么会有一个在这里？啊？什么意思？这个是干嘛？What？ Sugar free pickles。哦，不对啊，在这边吗？不是，不在楼上。 为什么会显示主地图是在这里？Who cares? Curiously, my favorite media maybe should do some of my own investigation report, which are the latest. 我不太懂他这个路标是什么意思。对啊，为什么又标示这个 ？Libus， 他是写 Libus 吗？对啊，是这里啊。它上面是怎么写的？95号，95号。95号。84。86。96。 95是这里哦。这个啊，对啊，啊，为什么进来之后用那个？What the hell？ 我不太懂他的路标哎，他到底是怎样啊？他到底想怎样啊？到底是想怎样？94，是94啦。4号啦，97啊。
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
在这里哦，写的那个明明就是94啊，上面写95。因为我来过了，其实之前那个时候就顺便来过了。对啊，我这边都清光了。哎，对，这个我清空了。
Never thought this kind of shit would get started.
所以这样这个结束了吧？啊，对。OK。哇塞，坦克都开进来了。
Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
Eliza, what do you have in mind?
Huh?
Now is your chance to get past them. Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you again.
alert. Come on. We're together. Something will show.
Relax. Your aim's off. Put hands up.
哎 ，fuck， 被看到了。干嘛？干嘛突然？啊 ，fuck you！ 有那时候到底在干嘛啦？自作主张哎！我先去那个好了啦，先把那个解掉。里面应该没有人走吧？啊，太棒了！哪里？这里。啊，是用走的哦。直接这么走的。哦，也是啦，宵禁了吼。超帅的呢。而且为什么他？我觉得他这是固定套路了，一代也这样子，就是剧情到一个那个阶段的时候就开始爆，就是警察全面警戒这样。
I knew when Rocker died, something would spark.
How long do you think this is going to last? Keep it moving.
哇，这样子要怎么过去？先卖东西，先卖东西。商人，商人，我要卖东西，商人。原来你还有营业啊！这种时候。
You want Praxis, eh?
现在已经警戒状态，所以他连外套都不穿了。到底是什么东西啊？卖5个好了，卖5个，然后再卖2个。大概就这样吧。还有人什么可以买的啊？还有这个，太棒了，4倍镜。OK。
Get out of here.
我觉得好像是我花的钱比赚的钱还要多，比我那个卖东西卖东西给他的钱还要多的话，就会开始骂人。哦，所以那个也算改装就对了。哦。Get out of here! Hey? 没用到。staff 是那么少哦，对，因为我之前都用 staff， 没在用那个 nuke， 所以 nuke 才会一大堆。唉， Painkiller， 哎，是放 Painkiller 吗？身上钱少少。背包满。EMP 手榴弹。我不要干脆做一做啊，把地雷改一改。反正手榴弹那么多。算了，先这样就好了。如果真的有需要再说吧。我要升这个。
God, I hope they don't catch us.
那里从哪边啊？哦，这里。要从地下水道。Manhole。报纸，来看一下啊。对，这边。哎，不是这里吗？走错了。我走错路了，不是这里。哎，哦，冲杀回。呀，地图。迷路了，再上去一层，为什么是掉下来啊？烦欸！而且为什么不能爬？有时候感应真的怪怪的。关了没？好，关了。哇哦！Venice Pool District. Do not go early or later. The gate will open. Oh, 这里，这样直接过来。这是那个神奇的地方，然后电击，冲杀回。我觉得他跳的那个反应是超奇怪的。
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Edward Braun. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did was enough to fool them.
Fool them?
Doesn't seem to have done you much good.
It kept me out of Golem. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you. But now, martial law changes everything. It's Warsaw 1982 out there.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
I remember them going into people's homes, accusing them of things they did not do, being part of organizations I have never heard of. It was clear to me that it was all happening again.
So you slipped away, went underground. How'd you know to come here?
I heard a message on the radio. They were saying that martial law was being used as an excuse to round up anyone. And then I look outside and I see this with my own eyes. The police acting indiscriminately, just like 82. So I decide to do exactly what I did then. I hide in the sewers. And I start to find others. People who are scared and looking for safety, just like me.
I'm sorry it came to this, Edward. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague.
It's not about me anymore. I am one of the lucky ones. All these people down here, we must stay together. We must help each other to get through this. They are my family now.
Good luck, Edward. Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
Never works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man.
Oh, don't mention it, Milena.
If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Welcome to the Underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Point after what happened a couple of years ago. Maybe you saw me.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
Sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the K. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Prejudices?
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek
Yarek.
Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Piker's newsroom.
It is you, again.
Too many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into
The German woman runs the show.
Excuse us, please.
German woman wants to show.
Freight train. I used to talking with little
I work for the State Department.
We've already
During the
taken
day
so many.
and during the night.
Maybe
I try
we
to
should
undo it all
consider
again.
freight trains again.
You don't know where those trains have been? I don't either, but it's highly radioactive.
Highly radioactive.
Would be bad. Okay, I will call my brother. Okay.
I'm sorry, we're talking.
Not now. You'll make her lose her Tiger registry.
好了好了，先帮你们吧。
You're making a
啊，是，所以两个是同样地方吗？对，是。好啊，那就反正都是要去同样地方嘛，那就没差。上不去。
It started as a reaction to the way things were.
哎，是你耶 ，Visnik。
Prague is turning into a town of records. The people behind them have all gone.
我记得这个是不是有通到那个？这是不是有通到那个地下铁？还是我记错了？
are you trying to say?
You know, if you said a shit like this wouldn't happen.
Chcę mluvit se svým právem.
不紧张就按错。
I need to get out of here.
Pomůžete mě držet na pořádku.
Nothing.
Nico, I need to get out of here. Now look. You're afraid the ground is dark.
Chci mluvit se svým právníkem.
I doubt they would even try to do anything.
Fucking asshole.
OK，丹丹的归来啊！啊，对，我等一下要那个备份一下PS3的记录。所以我大概开到4点半或5点左右。
So you can play backup, worst cup, huh? What do you think this is, the 1980s? Like those old documentaries?
1980s?
Our old military industrial We're just augmenting the message.
Primus, is that you?
And the message is still out there. It's
You here to free
from
us or
state police
interrogate
to
us?
police state. The journalists aren't the revolution, man.
We're
just
scared,
augmenting the message. And the message is still out there. It's on the street. It's
我要
on
怎
the
么
cameras.
怎么开啊？哦，这里。
Maybe it's even got into those fish like skull buckets. Huh? You're fighting for your team. Well, then the good side.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access
时间套充
granted.
足。
From state police to police state.
Our imprisonment is proof that Sam is that.
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a freedom of information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned.
Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little Kay asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Samizdat.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere, wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Samizdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, Little K shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
Are you going to make the deadline?
What were you saying?
Hello。你跑步跑这姿势。
On to next point. Over. Clearing post. Moving.
parents will be so ashamed.
Resting on it. What? Resting. I don't. It all go away. Can you use skills? I use a guy told me to look for a tool, and the doctor he sent me to look for a tool, and the tool helps me stabilize my skill augmentation. Press triangle. What? Triangle. You press the triangles. I don't know. I don't know how you're talking about.
We made it, Primus. I can't believe it.
Yes! Exit plans, man. Exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Sammy's death. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Casdy, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
K is for Casdy.再来的话是剩下，对啊，这个都解完了吗？哎，这个还没。喂，等一下，为什么？哦，是哦。哦，理解那个。
Je zakázáno zdržovat se na ulici. Opakuji, zákaz vycházení na ulici. Jedná se o dočasné pořádkové opatření.
卖东西，买东西。
Hey.
Welcome.
Nice gear.